Introducing DOPETUALPOPS now in version 1.1. This is for RTY US Small Cap 2000 on NADEX. And we have an E-mini futures version. This is a system. Well, we run the system and send you the trading signal. So the object here is to what? Well, it's to make money, right? It's to generate cash flows, to have a plan, a method to follow for E-mini trading and NADEX US Small Cap 2000 trade. It's a one-day trade right now. That corresponds with the NADEX daily spread. You can use the, well, I'll just refrain. It starts with a B and an O, okay? Because certain ad platforms don't like that instrument. It's strange. Anyways, so we use the day spread. The day spread's great because the type of spreads we go for most of the time are the ones that have very little premium. So you have pretty much 100% deltas right away. And you have usually a roughly even risk to reward. And so let's say you lose three points. Okay, well, at the end of the day, at expiration, guess what your loss is? It's only the 3 points, right? If there's no more premium on it. Then if you gained 3 points at the end of the day, what's your status? Well, you have 3 points of profit. And that's great. And so, of course, we want to have the maximum profit, and that happens on most times, right? Not all. Sometimes it only moves a little. And then you know what? With DOPETUALPOPS and the rest of our on close or on open here with NADEX, when the market opens up after the maintenance cycle from 5 to 6 New York time, we put on this signal, and every now and then the markets will go up and down, and they will achieve the maximum distance on the spread. And if you're watching it, you can take the profit early. But this system was designed for efficiency, for time efficiency, and to be able to do day trading and generate that type of cash flow by putting in very little effort and very little time. All right? I mean, 2 to 5 minutes, not even a night, just whenever the trade comes around, is a very small amount of time to put into day trading, right? Yes. So we wanted to have a way of being able to put on these types of positions on close or, after 6 p.m. on open with NADEX, with the Russell 2000 E-mini, and just let it go to expiration. Because why? Also, because we can now use this system on multiple assets without having to sit there watching the markets all day, sit there trying to manage multiple assets and just take up manpower. And so we can put on these trades, between 6 and 7 usually. And we can just, run the system, put on the trades. It's highly efficient, hardly takes any time, and we don't even have to exit. We just let it go to expiration. And so that's a powerful thing when you can be profitable in the numbers and the revenue minus cost numbers to net out a profit, and you can be profitable in time. Whereas if you're making money in very little time, you are essentially gaining time in life. Right? You are time profitable. It's interesting to think about, right? Then these are two powerful things that we want to have happen. So this is why we've gotten into the Perpetual Pops, which is the base. We have Terpetual Pops, Perpetual Pops, Octpetual Pops, and we have Dopetual Pops here. All right, a couple others, but these are particular types of systems. Like I mentioned, they're one-day pops, and we look to use them just to get out, run these on multiple instruments, and then have it go to expiration with NADEX. But with other assets, we would exit before the close, which is no big deal. So if we're using it on stocks and options, we would run on a before close basis. So we want to get into the position before close and then get out of the other position. So it would be on a different time cycle. Now, you can use Dopetual Pops, put the position on in the morning, which would give you the advantage if you are using a spread that has some premium on it. So that would be a type of spread that would be closer to the edge, thereby offering you a greater potential profit and a smaller risk. So if we have the day spread pick for the day, for the next day, where you have an equal risk to reward. Let's just say it's $1,500 on one side, $1,500 on the other for 10 contracts. Then, maybe if you wanted to put on the trade in the morning and the whole range didn't get blown through overnight, maybe you can get a better entry by waiting for the morning, being able to enter closer to the edge with 12, 13, 14 hours of premium decay in effect, thereby giving you a cheaper entry with a greater reward to less risk position. So you can think about that as well. All right. So anyways, let's go take a look. All right, here's DOPETUALPOPS 1.1. We just did a little bit of a tweak. It just helped make everything cleaner for us in the signal calling and our signal calling guys. So, and for RTY in particular, this tweak added or increased the accuracy quite a bit. We've got up to 88% winning historically. Now, for those of you who are new to trading, just because you have past performance doesn't mean you're going to have a future performance. So just because you have a super excellent past performance doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have that same performance in the future. I mean, we've had to deal with some of these. I don't know. I guess they're younger. They think it's a guaranteed return in trading. I mean, so ultimately, you're always rolling the dice when you're trading, are you not? Unless you have a crystal ball, right, or whatever, looking glass technology. I think that's the new one. So you're basing your future trading as a probability risk to reward scenario. So if it had a solid performance in the past, well, there's a good chance of good performance into the future, and this is how we all base our trading decisions on going into the future, right? That's what everyone has to do. So here's this performance with RTY, Russell 2000, US Small Cap 2000 instrument. This tweak added some nice winning percent boost. On the other instruments, it was a slight. It was pretty similar, like NQ and ES, but it's all very solid. So our signal callers interpret the system, put out the signal, and that's what you get. We're going to send you an email. Then the signal will be posted in your members area. And hey, if you want to add another potential cash flow stream, then sign up and start watching these trades go by. Get yourself some confidence, but understand that price behavior in the markets changes all the time. You go on streaks. You go from times of good behavior in the markets to erratic behavior. Like right now, we're going through some major financial changes. So the markets aren't as sure, which way they want to go. And so we're dealing with that right now as of this recording in time. But, when that resolves, well, price could be going smooth and excellent. You can go on a very large winning streak, for example. It's just how it goes in cycles. So I'm saying that because some people get emotional. They want to see if a trading signal is going to work for them, meaning that if they get lucky on the first few trades, then it's going to just work out for them in the future, which that's not how things work. It's about observing the averages over time while looking at what's going on in the market and getting a good feel for it. So I'm just saying that because if you, based on your emotions, then you could, and if let's say you sign up and you get a loss or two and you have a tantrum, well, usually the cycle is, as you can read about in all sorts of trading books, just like in terms of swing and trend trading. When people see an exciting move, they get into the market, right into the consolidation, and everything starts chopping around within a pinching triangle pattern, right? So you have movement and then consolidation, movement and consolidation. That's a natural thing, and so just keep perspective. Anyway, I wanted to throw that out there, but that's about it. I'll stop rambling on here. If you're interested in DOPETUALPOPS 1.1 RTY, then look below. You should be able to see a link somewhere. This is on YouTube's and whatever tubes. Or if you're on the sales page, you can just scroll below and you can click the add to cart button, or you can contact us with any questions. All right? Okay, I hope that we can get you some cash flow going with DOPETUALPOPS 1.1 RTY US Small Cap 2000s. Also check out our ES US 500, S&P 500, NADEX and E-mini version, and the NQ version. The NQ version has been a nice one too, because NQ is moving around so fast these days that it just easily blows past the strike range, making it easy to take quick profits, and just making it easy to fill out the whole profits of a spread. And we go for the smaller spreads, but if you want to go for the big spread, there's a lot more money there. Anyways, that's about it. Come check it out. If you're not on any of these sites, tubes or whatever, go to besttradingsignals.net. You can check things out there and go to the front page, and you can find all of our signals from there. Okay, so thanks.